Today, no music. Angelo Badalamenti.
Angelo Badalamenti.
Angelo Badalamenti.
We say, oh, that's it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Angelo. Oh, he's tearing my heart out. I love that. Just keep it going. Now, she's starting to leave. So far down. Keep falling. Keep falling. Keep falling. Now go back into the darkness.
Mr. Lynch lives or will be live forever. Good morning, Mr. Simply, or 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 simply. David, it's David what? David Lynch. It's April 8th, 2025, and it's Tuesday. And happy birthday or anniversary to 35 anniversary to pilot, Twin Peaks pilot of season 1 there in the States, to everyone, here in Naples. Clear, totally clear, it seems totally clear, once again, Skynet passenger, and it also seems 50 minutes, early afternoon, probably 13 and 13, this P57 Fahrenheit, 14 Celsius, and this means that it's really soft like kinesthetic periods, perché soft classic adjective resource for speaking at all so to imperial senza questa cosa per secondo sarebbe sono non ricorderei sono poi uccidere e poi lì mi sciuro attraverso i header and things così so si è metà insieme a purpose perché ti riconosco tu facciamo io it's better perhaps a paradox for you but for me and I didn't use the collaborations for autumn, summer, and winter, sunset, in fact, for the autumn, I use always, in fact, as I just said before, adjective soft significations, for the summer, adjective for the winter, adjective cold, sono da significations, a classic adjective, and as regard the degrees of stress for me, always, I think use it, absolutely, problem, so last days, particularly since last Friday, it really seems that we are in the first days of the spring, or first weeks of the spring atmosphere, even if at the same time, particularly the night, at the same time, yes, particularly the night, when we are in the evening, between the evening and the night, it also really seems a winter atmosphere, moments in school, is a part of the day, the days at the moment here, so cover the day, yes, it really seems spring, first days of the spring, or weeks of the spring atmosphere, instead not the sky, but also atmosphere in general. I think I can say the same things just for you. It's obviously good, very good, at least it seems, if I could give it as a refuge in Israel. Ingrid think at temperatures 26, ripetesi just before 57 Fahrenheit, 14 Celsius. But the really important thing is the atmosphere is that non ci vedi. Just before today we have it's beautiful. Blue skies and winds are shiny, yes. Also near me, even if it's difficult to show to you this hour in this shot. Yes, but I assure you that near, yes, also near my head, practically, is behind, not behind the palace, but yes, also near my head. In fact, wait, until now, the sun is in the sky, but considering the period, considering that we are really behind the noon, considering change of hours, so practically 10 days ago, more or less, yes, practically from now we are them for other 5 hours and yes, 50 minutes. Yes, in comparison, but I mean, you know, we are completely different tool. Well, so in you call window in the movie version, so sempre 2 years, 2 years, in fact, in any sense, from while it's written and quoted from while it also to look, for the fact that we have it, si continua a read in 2 years, while also is good print budget, always visible, I mean, also always better visible for me, in sensitivity, I mean, shot at 6 million shot. Significa riuscito che sono visible behind it when the recording is generally visible. Also in this case, for me, better visible in sensitivity shot. Also in this case, at 6 million shot. And finally, from a medieval keeper GX 640 APG 625. Also in this case, in 6 million shot. With all the people from the journey the person is like getting to her, so my brother and sister. Also myself, to rest of the skate. And finally, I hope you will get a breakfast. Today it's late in general, yes, I think I can see also, I see also for my house, for crazy late, I mean for my house, but the ball important is that we have to fare con delle reaction, se meno su te, tu sei stato in fact con breakfast, at finta nel seguito. We start with at finta partiamo da te, se tu così è, se finché in fact record si record, ti sembra nanto se te, e su sarà tipo, we had to repeat, close the record, little so my house, they are just only obviously, just only quoted 13 and 13. But, the really important thing to show the same yet in some way, also today, fortunately, so I'm really hungry. And as we always say, breakfast is also one of the most things left in the world, absolutely. And as you know, since weeks, since the shots, we have a TV biscuits. But in particular, I would say read 2 important things above all. The first one is about milk, fatto in 2 shots and tonic and snit coffee, così. Tutto sono squicchi chocolate, fa caso in telefono, una short fragment video, una shot. And within this, I also had the fact that Nikolaj's breakfast also promoted. This was the first video in particular, mega bomb. And the second thing is about series. In fact, if there are a beautiful series that are Conrad Italian series, for me, it's second place of position. Because at the first place of position, for me, are the PAM Italian series. In fact, I truly recommend them because they are really superb. Alessio, tomorrow I suppose if I don't die, in fact, then no tomorrow to happen. I will see.